Hello everyone, my name is Luke Parker and I'm here today along with my colleagues Ahmed, Alice, Chris and Jane to present our research titled Exploring the Effectiveness of Artificial Intelligence, ChatGPT, within undergraduate assessments. Our study investigates the impact of ChatGPT within higher education and undergraduate students. Before we delve into the details, let me give you a brief overview of what we'll cover in this short presentation. We'll start by introducing ourselves, followed by an outline of our research questions, the methodology that we employed, the key findings we discovered, and then the conclusions we drew from our study. As time is limited today, we won't be able to provide an in-depth introduction to each of the team members. However, we have included a little slide with a little bit more background information about us if you'd like to find out a little bit more about what we study and what drew us to this sort of study. On this slide, we present our research questions and our hypothesis. We'll explore these in a lot more detail when discussing our findings shortly, so to save time, I won't go through them now, but we'll address each of these as we analyze our results. Now let's take a closer look at the methodology of our study. In summary, we recruited a total of 5 graduate instructors within the Department of Curriculum and Teaching in the School of Education at the University of Kansas. Each instructor identified an assessment within their unit that was already being taught within the spring semester, and we then generated 2 versions of the ChatGPT assessments. An introductory version, which was we got the prompts that the same prompts that the students got, and we submitted that to ChatGPT, and we took whatever it gave back. We also did an advanced version, which we also put in the prompts that the students received, but we then followed up with ChatGPT to say, we want you to grade yourself, we want you to improve it, and we worked with it a lot more to produce a lot more polished final assessment. So each of these two, the introductory and the advanced version, was submitted alongside the real-life student assessments, and the assessments were then blindly marked to determine if the instructors could identify which assessments were AI generated. And then also this gave us the ability to compare the grades given to the AI generated assessments to those to real-life students. So as you can see on this finding slide, approximately 50% of the AI generated assessments were correctly identified by the graduate instructors, while the remaining 50% went undetected. Interestingly, 2 of the 5 introductory papers were not identified compared to 3 of the 5 advanced assessments. Moving on to the next slide, we observed that the AI generated assessments consistently achieved the highest scores, ranking as the #1 student in 8 of the 10 classes. In the remaining 2 cases, the AI received marks of 90% and 70%, and this really highlights the capability of ChatGPT to produce grades higher than not only the average student, but nearly every single student involved in the study. When examining the ability of instructors to accurately identify assessments, we found that those with a more extensive background in technology and prior experience with ChatGPT generally exhibited a higher detection rate compared to those with a limited technological background or minimal exposure to ChatGPT. So to summarize our findings, ChatGPT demonstrated significant potential in undergraduate assessments, enabling students to achieve top marks that surpass their peers and class norms across the various assessment types. Furthermore, our study shows that instructors only have a 50% chance of accurately identifying AI-generated work, so there needs to be a lot more work done in this space. These findings have sparked meaningful discussions within our department and our school, shifting the focus from overall skepticism towards AI and ChatGPT to now exploring the practical integration of ChatGPT within higher education classes and looking at how we can enhance academic achievements. So thank you, everyone. If you would like to discuss further or receive a copy of our upcoming journal article, please contact us on either the following LinkedIn or email addresses, and we hope you enjoyed this presentation.